Here at WTMR Gospel 800, we're introducing Tech Talk. We're on the air and online to talk about the latest in technology, from the things you have, you want, and the new things you hear about, but you need help trying to figure out. Well, thank you for tuning in, and let's talk about it here at Tech Talk. Well, this time, here on Tech Talk, we want to talk about some of those computers you got sitting around the house, and you don't know what to do with them. You got problem after problem, and some of the problems you forgot what they even were. Sometimes you got a problem with the keyboard, you got a problem with the mouse, you got a problem with the monitor, and some of these things you don't even know what I'm talking about. You just know what you hear about. Well, let's try to figure it out together. Well, if you're having a problem with your computer, and you've been told this, that, and the other, you're going to probably be told, of course, oh, you got a virus, you need more memory, you need more hard drive space, it needs to be upgraded. Well, believe it or not, if you got an old computer and it turns on, whatever the problem is, we usually can get that working for you. We can either do it together, or I can recommend you something, or we can get you some help somehow, some way. If the computer turns on, that's the start. That's a good start. And some of us don't even have that, where again, you'll have so many people telling you and pulling you in so many different ways. That's one of the things about computers, is that you get a lot of people that got bits of knowledge of what they heard or what they think, but it's not tried and proven. But let's see, what problem are you having with your old computer? Or what problem are you having with your new computer? Or some other technology that you've got yourself into and you don't know how to get yourself out. One of the things that you'll experience with computers is of course, the biggest things people talk about is the virus. Believe it or not, the thing is, that's not the end of the world. Usually that can be taken care of, unless you've seen some sparks come out of your computer. Usually the problem can be rectified. And believe it or not, an old computer is not necessarily there just to be thrown away. Because once again, you can get the latest and the greatest. But if you don't know how to even use what you have or had, getting the latest and greatest, you'll simply have a brand new piece of equipment that you have no idea how to use. And you'll be looking to get information on. Well, there are free classes. There are free classes. There are free videos. There are different things that you can do to try to get yourself up to speed. Be it if you're trying to work in your ministry, if you're trying to go back to school, if you're going to school, or if you're trying to start a home business, or you got a home business, you got a ministry, you're in school, whatever you're doing right now, there's pretty much someone out there that can help you. And it can start here. We can help point you to the right direction. We don't have every bit of the answers right now, but we'll get the answers for you. We'll work together to get the answers and try to get you back up and running. So if you got an old computer and someone told you, oh, that's dead, throw it away, that is not necessarily the case. You can have a computer sitting there 10 years old, 15 years old. And again, if it powers up, even if it doesn't, you just may not know how to. So, this is Tech Talk. Give us a call. Email us. Listen in. Maybe we can work some things out together. Email us at aernesttech@gmail.com, or tune into our podcast that's online on the internet at talkshoe.com. Tech Talk. Or drop us a voicemail at 610-930-5974. You've been listening to Tech Talk. Try to help you out to figure out the things that you have and the latest and the greatest of technology, and some of the old as well. Thank you for tuning in to Tech Talk. We'll talk to you again next time.